Twelfth Night, play by William Shakespeare. The play begins with the crash of waves and a terrible storm at sea. A noble young woman named Viola is clinging to pieces of wreckage as her ship is torn apart. The violent storm has scattered everyone. Viola is thrown onto the shore of Illyria, a strange land she does not know. She looks around desperately, calling for her twin brother, Sebastian, who is on the same ship, but there is no sign of him. Viola believes he has drowned, and grief overwhelms her. Still, she must find a way to survive in this unfamiliar place. A kindly sea captain who also survived tells her about Illyria. The ruler here is Duke Orsino, a powerful nobleman. Orsino is in love with a rich countess named Olivia, but Olivia has sworn not to marry anyone for 7 years because she is mourning the death of her brother. Viola quickly realizes that as a young woman, she will not be safe traveling alone. She comes up with a bold plan. She will disguise herself as a young man and take service in Orsino's household. She cuts her hair short, dresses in a man's tunic and cloak, and takes the name Cesario. At Orsino's palace, the Duke lies on couches surrounded by musicians. He is handsome, passionate, and loves music and poetry. But above all, he is consumed by love for Olivia. He speaks endlessly about her beauty and his longing. Though she refuses to see him, he sends messengers day after day with gifts and declarations of love. When Viola, now Cesario, enters his service, Orsino takes an immediate liking to this youth. Cesario is clever, sensitive, and speaks with charm. Orsino begins to trust Cesario more than any other servant. Soon, he sends Cesario on the most delicate mission of all, to go to Olivia's house and plead Orsino's love on his behalf. Viola, in disguise, cannot refuse, but secretly, she has already begun to fall in love with Orsino herself. Her heart aches, knowing she must speak of another woman's charms when she longs for the Duke's love. Olivia lives in a grand house filled with marble halls and servants. She is young, noble, and beautiful, but her face is often covered with a black veil because of her mourning. She is cared for by her maid Maria, her uncle Sir Toby Belch, and other companions. Sir Toby is loud, always drinking, and full of jokes. His friend, Sir Andrew Aguecheek, is a silly knight who hopes to win Olivia's love but is too foolish to succeed. Together, Toby and Andrew spend their days drinking, singing, and playing tricks, while Olivia sighs over her grief. Into this household comes Viola, disguised as Cesario, carrying Orsino's message of love. She delivers it with passion, but not quite in the way Orsino expects. Viola speaks more sincerely than a normal messenger, hinting at her own secret feelings. Olivia listens carefully, and then something unexpected happens. Olivia falls in love with Cesario. She is charmed by the wit and grace of this young man. After Viola leaves, Olivia admits to herself that she is captivated. For the first time since her brother's death, her heart stirs with desire. From this moment, the play becomes a web of mistaken love. Orsino loves Olivia. Olivia loves Cesario. Viola secretly loves Orsino. Viola's disguise traps her in the middle. Each time she visits Olivia, pretending to speak for Orsino, Olivia grows more and more devoted to her. At one point, Olivia even sends a servant after Cesario with a ring, claiming Cesario left it behind. Viola knows she never gave Olivia a ring, and she realizes what is happening. Olivia has fallen in love with her disguise. Viola sighs. Poor lady, better to love a dream. Meanwhile, Olivia's steward, Malvolio, becomes the target of a cruel but funny trick. Malvolio is strict, serious, and full of pride. He scolds Sir Toby and Sir Andrew for their drinking and foolishness, which makes them hate him. Maria, Olivia's clever maid, joins in their plot to humiliate him. They write a fake letter in Olivia's handwriting, leaving it where Malvolio will find it. The letter tells him that Olivia secretly loves him and wants him to prove his affection by acting strangely. It says he must smile constantly, wear yellow stockings, and cross garters, a style she actually dislikes. Malvolio discovers the letter and believes it completely. He becomes giddy with joy. He struts around smiling like a fool, dressed in ridiculous yellow stockings, and behaving in ways Olivia finds shocking. She begins to think he has gone mad. Sir Toby and Maria laugh behind the scenes, delighted by how far he has fallen for the trick. While all this confusion is happening, Viola's twin brother Sebastian, whom she thought dead, arrives in Illyria. He is alive, rescued from the sea by a brave man named Antonio. Antonio cares deeply for Sebastian and has risked his life to help him. But Antonio has enemies in Illyria, especially Duke Orsino, whom he once fought against. Still, Antonio follows Sebastian into the city despite the danger. Because Sebastian and Viola are twins and look exactly alike, people soon begin mistaking one for the other. This sets the stage for even more confusion. Olivia, still hopelessly in love with Cesario, meets Sebastian by chance. She believes he is the same young man who has been visiting her, though of course he is not. Sebastian is bewildered by her sudden affection, but also enchanted by her beauty. Olivia quickly arranges a private wedding, and Sebastian, caught up in the moment, agrees. The two are married in secret. Meanwhile, Orsino grows increasingly frustrated with Olivia's rejection. He still sends Cesario to her, not realizing the visits only deepen Olivia's feelings for Viola in disguise. Viola is torn between duty to Orsino and her own secret love for him. At last, the confusion comes to its peak. Orsino arrives at Olivia's house, demanding to know why she treats him so coldly. Olivia responds angrily, insisting that she is already married to Cesario. Viola is stunned, denying it, since she has never married anyone. Then Sebastian enters. Suddenly, there are two Cesarios standing side by side. Brother and sister recognize each other with tears of joy. Viola's disguise is removed at last. She reveals she is a woman, and all the mistaken identities are cleared. Orsino, amazed, realizes that Viola has loved him all along, even while disguised. Touched by her devotion, he asks for her hand in marriage. Viola happily agrees. Olivia, now married to Sebastian, is equally joyful to find out the truth about her husband's twin sister. Only Malvolio remains unhappy. When he learns he has been tricked, he storms in, furious at Sir Toby, Maria, and the others. Humiliated, he vows revenge. The others laugh him off, but his bitterness casts a small shadow over the joyful ending. The play closes with celebration. Two couples are joyfully matched: Orsino with Viola, Olivia with Sebastian. Sir Toby and Maria also hint at marriage. Music fills the stage, and the Clown Fest sings a final song about the foolishness of life and the passing of time. The spirit of Twelfth Night, the holiday for which the play is named, is one of mischief, disguise, and reversal. Servants trick masters, women disguise as men, and love turns the world upside down. But in the end, harmony is restored, and laughter and love win the day. I hope you have enjoyed this play, but please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.